Welcome back into the Sports Source. Since 1930, East Tennesseans have been making memories at the Topoco Lodge, located on 120 acres of mountain land alongside the Chiowa River. They offer all sorts of outdoor activities, including just relaxing under the colorful foliage of the Smoky Mountains right now during the fall. They get those fire pits going, fantastic food at the Topoco Tavern. Give them a chance. Go up there, stay, do a Monday through Thursday deal. They got great rates. Topoco Lodge. Find out more at topoco.com. Three choices for you guys, and if somebody wants to cavalier us it with a fourth option, you can. But I'm going to give you three choices. What made the biggest difference in yesterday's game? What was the biggest reason for Tennessee's victory? Better play calling. We saw some screens, swing passes to backs, more 50-50 balls, some crossing patterns. Winning the turnover battle 3-0. Or the head-to-head quarterback. This spins off that. Just the head-to-head quarterback matchup, Garantano-Stidham. What was the biggest difference yesterday?
Tell you what, I'm going to go with the 3 turnovers. I like Garantano. I thought the play calling was better. But the impressive thing about the turnovers was these were forced turnovers. It wasn't a guy that just dropped the ball. It wasn't a tip ball that got intercepted. Tennessee made the turnovers happen, and they did it with the pressure that they had on Stidham. And so I'm going to go with the turnovers and the fact that Tennessee made the turnovers happen and just did not get them.
Okay, biggest difference, guys?
Yeah, I'll maybe cavalier it a little bit. I'll say the 3 turnovers combined with the quarterbacks because all 3 turnovers came from Jarrett Stidham. And also I'll say the quarterback matchup, because both dealt with pressure. It's just that Garantano handled it a lot better. And it could have gone the other way. It could have been that Garantano didn't handle it on the road and Stidham took care of the ball at home and Auburn wins the football game. So the quarterbacks, how they dealt with the football and how they took care of it or didn't, I think was the difference.
Biggest reason for victory, fellas?
I'll cavalier it too. I'll say play calling and the quarterback matchup and the turnover.
I was going to say yes.
See, no, cavalierity is something like linebacker play. Where you just
I will say this, and I'll agree with all those points. There's one other thing that I thought was also very beneficial to Tennessee, and John, you pointed this out earlier. But after the first drive for Auburn, they had 58 yards. The next 10 possessions, Auburn ran for 68 yards. That's 6.8 yards per possession that Auburn ran the football. I think that was big for Tennessee. I think Auburn got a little bit away from the run game, but I thought being able to shut that run game down after that first drive was big.
And so much of that offense is built on that up-tempo stuff. And if they can't run, they can't do the up-tempo stuff. Chuck, what are you going with?
And to me, it's all the above. Garantano had a career day, so I think you really have to start there. But to use a cliche, what about complimentary football, too? Look what the kicking game gave you, especially right at the end of the first half. And then even when you had a field goal blocked, you're 3 of 3 on field goals, you get a turnover 2 plays later. I thought that was a huge play on the Congo interception.
Doyle had a long of 64, average 42 or 43.
Exactly.
They had one down at the 2. Somaglia, aside from the block, he hasn't missed one all year, has he? Has he missed one other than that one? I think that's it. Those two have given you a lot more than I expected.
That's something. To go on the road, you got to win the turnover battle. But when you settle for 3, you got to knock it through.
Yes.
You know, and that's a huge momentum change at the end of the first half to me.
Now, to me, that's the only caveat I put on this moving forward is I threw out there on Saturday +3 because that's rare to be +3. Very rare. And usually when you do it, that's a win. You did that, and you still only won by 6 points. You had 14 points off turnovers, and you still only won by 6. So the only caveat to the, wow, it's 98 revisited is I don't know if you're going to be +3 in turnovers the rest of the way. Now, you may not need 3 against some of these other foes. But to me, that was the biggest difference, the turnovers, because you got points off of those that you needed down the stretch. I mean, here's the thing. Take the fumble that you returned into the end zone off the play, off the board, you lose. So,
well, if you give up that last touchdown, I mean, you were playing pretty soft then, you know. But who said you might have played that? You would have played that much tougher.
You're right.
You'd have tried to stop him.
Yes, well, you'd have tried to
and
stop
him. And if Auburn hadn't dropped that bomb.
Yeah,
All right.
Whatever.
When we come back, Batuli out. They're running too much. 3rd down success. Come on back on the Sports Source.